Yet again, the president is unilaterally trying to impose an extraordinarily expensive and controversial policy that he could not get through Congress. This latest attempt to sidestep the Constitution is only the most recent instance in a long but troubling pattern of the president relying on innocuous language from decades-old statutes to impose drastic, costly policy changes to the American people without their consent. AG Kobach, talk to us about this. Watching it and disagreeing with it is one thing, but then getting a part of a lawsuit to stop it is another. Do you feel that there are grounds to be able to accomplish that?
Absolutely. So when we go to court, we'll be saying that, and indeed we've already moved for a preliminary injunction, we are saying that the words of the statute of the Higher Education Act of 1965 do not allow the president to do this. And remember, what he's trying to do is unilaterally spend about $500 billion that Congress never voted. The American people never thought that they were electing people to vote on this particular issue. He's doing it unilaterally through executive action. And the words he's seizing is the phrase terms of loan repayment. The original act does say that the terms of loan repayment can be modified by the agency. But when you and I go to the bank, we know exactly what that phrase means. That means, can we change a 5-year loan into a 10-year loan? Can we have an adjustable rate versus a fixed rate of interest? Terms of loan repayment do not mean non-repayment. And so the Biden administration is trying to twist the words of the statute. We will show the court that that is implausible. That's not how the English language works. And furthermore, this is what's called a major question. And the Supreme Court has said when you have major questions like this, spending billions upon billions of dollars, Congress reserves those decisions for itself unless it very clearly says, oh, and by the way, this agency can make this giant decision, which it never did in this case.
A.G. Moody, talk to us about the timing of this plan, right? We know we're several months out from an election cycle. What's behind this motivation?
Well, you know, I pointed this out yesterday. It is clear as day what this administration is doing. And I have to go back to have a president of the United States, after the United States Supreme Court has ruled that an action is unlawful, to come out and directly say they are going to willfully go against that ruling and move forward. That undermines everything that a country and a free society is built upon. And this is becoming far too commonplace with this president. And I really should say his handlers. They've done it with immigration. When Florida won on immigration and a judge said, no, that's unlawful, they slapped a new title on the policy that was deemed unlawful and kept going full force ahead for mass releasing people into the U.S. So this is becoming a repeat pattern with this president. It's got to stop. And I'm so proud of my colleagues like Kobach and others who are stepping up to fight back.
Well, let's get to the common sense of it if we can. Since the Biden administration has tried to take action on student loan forgiveness, many people have spoken out against the practice, including Mr. Wonderful himself. That's Kevin O'Leary. O'Leary was on CNBC a couple years back when the administration first tried this. And he said this: the plan just doesn't seem fair. Watch.
This is policy born in hell, and I'll tell you why. So what do you tell people generations past that have actually paid back their debt? How about the people that are working so hard to get scholarships to excel? What do you tell them? Don't bother, it's free. How about the people that never had the opportunity to go to college? About 12% of the population has student debt. The other 88% have to pay for them.
A.G. Kobach, your final thoughts there.
Yeah, he's exactly right. Look, this isn't canceling debt in the sense of it just vaporizes and goes away. It's transferring debt to taxpayers who have to pay it, who didn't go to college or saved up their money to go to college or work their way through college. And as a parent trying to put 5 girls through college right now, saving money, trying to put it away so that they don't come out with debt, it is unfair to us and unfair to every other taxpayer who has to shoulder this debt now because of Biden's unilateral illegal decision.
Plus, his plan didn't mention anything about bringing the tuition costs down. The reports now that some colleges can be up to $95,000 annual tuition. I mean, it's totally unrealistic for a lot of American families. AGs, thanks for coming on. We'll be following this lawsuit very closely.